Hey guys, welcome to another awesome tutorial. I've got some exciting stuff for you today as we go into a bit of music theory, and we're looking at something called arpeggios. And you've probably heard the term, or you're an expert at the term. Well, today I'm going to give you an insight into arpeggios. And so what is an arpeggio, right? Well, if you're going to play an open chord, now let's say for example I say C. What does the C chord consist of? It consists of obviously C, which is the bass note of the chord, because that's why we call it the C major. Now E-G, alright, so it consists of C, which is the first note. Alright, the next note that it consists of is E, and then which is the third. So let's go, let me just play. So C, so if I play the C scale back to C again, it is your E is your third, so first, second, third. Then it consists of your fifth, so first, second, third, fourth, fifth. So first, second, third, fourth, fifth. So C, E, G, right? And that basically is what makes your C major. Alright, and so if I were to play all three of those notes together, right, I would get the C major. That's what it would sound like. Alright, alright, and if I were to play each of those same notes individually, so by themselves, I would get there's your first, third, fifth, first again. That's your arpeggio. I can go playing it back and forth. Where is my pick? I had my pick around here somewhere. I found it again after losing my light. Right, so this just helped him with it. So you can do something cool with just playing each note by itself. And in terms of the technique of playing it is a whole other level, well, a whole other lesson by itself. Because what I'm literally doing is I'm just downstroke, 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 then I'm rolling my pinky over. But you'll notice what I do is that I plan ahead, right? So now we're just doing a quick lesson on your picking technique, and that is that I know that on the A string over here, I'm going to play two notes. Every string has I played once, except for the A string, and I'm going to play it twice. So therefore the first note I'm going to play it on an upstroke, so that the second note I can play it on a downstroke. That then allowed me to go down to the last string and then come back up again. So watch this hand over here, what it's doing. So that's what it allows you to do. But now let's go a bit more depth, right? So let's say I move that whole structure and I'm going to play a C7, right? And that basically consists of the flattened, well, basically B in there. So from your 7, if I add in the B, I get a nice so if I want to play that, I can go quite nice, isn't it? So C, E, G, B. So there it is. C, E, G, B. And if I play that back and forth, this is your arpeggio, right? C7 arpeggio. So if you see where I play it right there, I'm on the string right over here, it's my D string. Then I go down, so from that C over there, on my 10th fret, then I move to the 9th fret, which is my E, then I move to my 8th fret, so 10, 9, 8, and then I end on my 7th, which is a B on my E string. Alright, and if I play that like that, then it's just back and forth. That sounds already quite nice, eh? Okay, but now I can expand on that, like I said, and I can go back and forth, and that's quite nice. Alright, and by the way, I can carry it over because that's my C right over there. If I want to do my A, I can do that, whatever key you want to play in right there. But now let's expand on it a little bit further than that. Alright, so I'm going to come back to this B over here, because C, B, I'm talking about on my D string, because obviously before C is B, alright, which is the component that makes my C a 7th, right? So I can go now. What I can do even further than that is there's also a B over there. Well, there's your C. There's also a C there, right, on top. So I can expand on it further, and I can go. It almost sounds complete, doesn't it? Alright, so what have I done? I've started from the C, I've come back to the B here. So I've started from the B back here. I've expanded on the top, on the lower, and I've expanded on the top, the higher. And I've added in the B over here, and I've added the C on the top. So now I'm adding on to that. So again, now if you're not used to this kind of picking, it's almost like what they call sweep picking, then just take it slowly. Just plan out your, so like I said, if I know that I'm going to play 2 notes on a string, then knowing whether I'm going up or down, I've just got to work out my up or down stroke. So I know I'm going down, so I'm going to start the B on a up, then I'm going to go to the C, down, 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 up, down, up, 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 down. Alright, so practice that here. Do it slowly. You definitely need a warm-up exercise for this. If you want to know a good warm-up exercise, I did this last week. Alright, now I can expand that further because right now I'm working within 1 octave. Alright, and now what I can do is that I can add in, starting from the C up here, same notes, C, oh look at that, there's an E on my A string. So starting on my E string on my C, which is the 8th fret, I can go C, E, oh look, there's a G, same string which we did before, right? Then I can go down to my B, C, E, G, B, C. So check this out. So now I can go and practice this nicely. From here, C, sorry, let's try that again. Now these are arpeggios, and all I'm playing is the sounds quite easy, doesn't it? But all I'm playing is basically the arpeggio, which is the 1st, 3rd, 5th, right? Except I'm doing obviously the C7th, so which means I'm doing the 1st, 3rd, 5th, and then I'm playing the 7th back to the 1st again, C. So, all right, and that's literally what an arpeggio is. Whoops. So, and then you play back and forth, going back and forth. You can practice that all day. You can change your note just by sliding that pattern over there. So that is arpeggios, and that's something that you can practice, something that you can play over. If you're playing in the C scale, just obviously watch that 7th note, because that also is setting what kind of song, how it sounds. All right. And by the way, go check out what arpeggio means. It's actually an Italian arpeggio. It's something out of Italian, which I think comes from broken up chord. That's what it means. That's what arpeggio means. It means broken up chord. And yes, so that's arpeggios for this week. Yes, how to play arpeggios with me, Ryan. And so guys, check you guys next week. We'll go more into depth with arpeggios. Cheers. Oh yeah, wait, whoa. Guys, down below is either, if you're watching off YouTube, is a like button. Hit the thumbs up because you like this video, right? I taught you something extremely nice and valuable. Also, if you're on Rumble, give me a Rumble. The plus, I believe it's over here. The plus button. Hit the plus button. Hit the like button if you're on YouTube, and if you are on Rumble, yes. But also if you're on BitChute, look for what you can do here. But please subscribe to our channel Active TV, because there is a whole lot of other content on our playlist. You want to go check out our playlist because you're going to be missing out if you don't. Go now. Okay, bye.